welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get it all done, but I'm going to stick to more of a Halloween theme with it, just because I already have a Halloween dinner and dessert planned for tonight, and then other activities are just falling right into place, so I can do almost a full-blown Halloween homemaking fun video. I will have normal cleaning and stuff in here too though, so don't worry about that. Right here though, I already had to run to Target to pick up something for a game night I'm doing this weekend. I'll show you that in just one second. But I did want to talk about this. If you've been on TikTok or Instagram recently and you've seen people going nuts over the venti drink from Starbucks and they're acting like they're dying over it, I got it. It's good, not gonna lie, it's good. But it's definitely not what they're making it out to be in all those videos. I'm gonna say that. So if it's not your jam, save your money. My person rang this up wrong, so this whole thing was only like $6.50, but normally it's like $8.50 for this drink, and I'm gonna explain to you what's in it. And I'm sorry, but this is the best you're getting out of me today. I'm not doing my makeup, not doing my hair. I had to rush around all morning, getting the kids ready for school and stuff. So this is the best you're getting out of me, but at least I do have a Halloween themed shirt on, so I'm with the theme. I have to get my chicken in the crock pot. The Halloween dinner I'm making tonight involves taco meat. You can either do chicken tacos or you can do normal taco meat. My husband requested chicken tacos, so that's just why I'm going this route, but you can also just do normal ground beef taco meat. My chicken's still frozen solid as a rock, but it works. It's just going in the crock pot anyways. I've made chicken taco meat on this channel 1,000 times. Just put some chicken in there, breast, thighs, tenders, minor tenders, about 1.5 pounds, one of these little chicken taco packets, and then a jar of whatever salsa you like. It really does not matter. And just put that over the top and let this thing cook for a while. If you hear any noise in the background, the cats are playing. Yeah, that's them. But I didn't want to screw this up, so I opened up my Starbucks app. But what you're actually going to order is the iced pumpkin cream chai tea latte. That is the main base, a venti, but you're going to say oat milk instead of regular milk. And then, I'm so sorry. They're going crazy. But then add 2 pumps of vanilla and 1 pump of brown sugar. It tastes like an oatmeal cookie with a tiny bit of pumpkin in there. This is my normal drink without adding those pumps of crap in here, and it is absolutely delicious. I don't see the point in the extra sugar and the extra money, but if you want to give it a go, everybody on the internet is dying over this. And I also never ever order the venti. The grande is usually as big as I get, and you can see I've had this, the ice is all gone. I've had this for probably 1.5 hours now, and it's only at the halfway mark. The whole reason I went to Target is right here. I had to pick these up for a mobile order because there was a deal and my Target didn't have them. So I had to go to the one across town that actually had them in stock for pickup. But we're doing a Halloween themed game night this Saturday night, and I needed, I wanted themed games. So I wanted to try this one out, and it looked like it was pretty good. And I read Amazon for the reviews and people were fine with it. And this is supposed to be hysterical, but this is for like anybody can play. They did have an adult only version, but my Target was sold out. But that's those two. I had to pick those up. Y'all, that right there, that crinkle hut, we have 2 of them. That's what you hear. Her and Weasley keep running in and out of it, but the whole thing inside, it is a crinkle. Now see, she's gonna run inside that one. They are so noisy, but the cats love them so much, I don't wanna remove them, but they are a nightmare. They will do this at 2 and 3 a.m. so loud, it is ridiculous. So again, if they start, I apologize for the noise. But what this is this actually, I'm going to boo my neighbors. I love them so much. They are so sweet, and they have a little boy that's about Declan's age. So I got a little bucket and some bubbles and some candy, some of that fun little mystery color bath, and then one of these, and then that bag of candy. I'm gonna pour some in the bottom as well. Oh, and this, the girls are gonna paint today for Halloween. This is for a little jack-o'-lantern thing we're gonna do today also. This is for my neighbor, the mom. This is for the dad. I've got little tags I'm gonna put on it. I'll share with you guys. And then these I wanted for Bark, and I just showed you what we're doing with that. Blame him for any crazy noise today. Blame Mr. Wheeze. Look at you. Yes, him. And Sloth. She's equally guilty. These are the tags I was talking about. See, they got the hole right here. They're supposed to be for wine bottles. I'm putting them on the beer too, I don't care. And there's 7 of them in there. They were only $1 in the front of Target. I got this like 2 weeks ago because I knew I was gonna do this. And then now, because I have these, I'm also going to boo my mom and my mother-in-law with this as well. Having a hard time though. This one to me feels like it would be more for like an actual bottle of alcohol, like vodka or something. And then ghouls just want to have fun because it's going to my neighbor that's just the female. I think that would be kind of cute. No tricks, just drinks. That's, you know, that's not bad. And then you've been boozed. Here for the booze. Magic potion. And then the last one is so cute. It's a Hocus Pocus reference. And it says, get lit as the black flame candle. That one's really cute. I had this candy in the house a couple weeks ago. It has the little popping candy in there, like Pop Rocks. It's okay as far as the flavor goes. If you like cheap chocolate, and you know what I mean when I say that, if you know the difference. This is cheap chocolate and Pop Rocks mixed together. I find it very interesting, which is why I bought it for my neighbors. I think it's just a lot of fun, and I'm gonna put that in here if I didn't show this specific bag earlier. I have laundry to fold. I'll do that later. Not worried about it right now. Let me go ahead and get it. There we go. Oh, that smells so good. I'm sorry, I just love when you open a bag candy like that. Pumpkins. Was there really only one pumpkin? Oh, no, excuse me. 2 in that whole bag. I like how that turned out. And this is trick or treat candy. I think since it's multiple drinks, I honestly think the no tricks, just drinks fits, you know, multiple drinks. It's easy enough. And then we bend it. Pop it on just like that. For the wine bottle, I wanted to go with this one for like the you've been booed type deal. So we're gonna go traditional on that one. Finished product, I'm gonna put it just like this on their doorstep later today when they're all home. Now I know that my neighbors, they drink, we drink. He used to be a bartender, I used to be a bartender. But as far as if you wanted to boo your neighbor, your family member, your friend, and you did not want to do alcohol, obviously don't buy wine tags like I did, but you can do it with just candy, little Halloween trinkets. You can do some dish towels. They've got different fun Halloween baking pans, little waffle irons. They have so much different stuff that you could do this and completely skip the alcohol if that's not your jam or theirs. I have to leave in a minute to get Gwen, but I just noticed this. This was actually my oldest. He's the only one that drinks that tea other than me, and I wouldn't do this. Left water in the kettle. I gotta clean that. Spilled all over here, and there's actually, if you can get close enough and see it, there's sugar as well all over my counter. And then when I get back, I also have to load this into the dishwasher, put all of this stuff away from last night. I got it washed, but didn't put away. That's kind of typical style with me. And then all of this can go in here when I unload all of that. While we were out, I ran to Dollar Tree and I found another one of these, like my pumpkin and ghost over there. We found this little guy to add to our collection, so I just gotta take this out and turn his stake around and put him in the ground. It is very clear we have young children that live here. My daughter took all of her sidewalk chalk and dumped it in our flower bed, and it's just been sitting there. It's been rained on 1,000 times. It's not, like, it's not getting ruined. It is the really good Crayola stuff though, so that would explain it. And then my ghost has a vine. He has a little vine friend. I almost don't want to take it off because I think it's kind of cute. And now there were 3. I just picked up Gwen from school. She's eating her lunch and watching a little Bluey real fast. While she's doing that, I'm gonna clean up the very messy living room so that way we can actually go back into all the Halloween fun.
I've been feeling so small.
Cleaning my living room in the middle of the day is absolutely stupid because my kids and my dog, because Mako destroys it too, they're gonna ruin it in 2 seconds flat. But I still need to get it under control because it drives me nuts when it looks this bad, and there's always extra blankets out right now, and there will be for the next several months because we do more frequent movie nights now that it's into October, and once Christmas movies start, there will really be extra blankets everywhere. And then I did need to clean up the dining room table before the girls could paint. I am going to use Mrs. Meyer's in the apple cider. I'm still trying to finish that up, and I have yet to get a bottle of the peppermint, but I really need to because once December rolls around, forget that, November, I decorate for Christmas, and I'm going to want my peppermint scent.
I wanna drive a faster car, nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
Now this is all clean and set up. I have the little house from the Target dollar spot. It came with paint and a little crappy paintbrush. So I brought other paintbrushes. I might bring out more paint. It's just really sweet and cute though. It does light up. We'll test that after we paint it and dry it. I'm gonna let the girls work on this together right here, and I'm gonna fold clothes right there.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
All of my kids have always been into art, and I love that. My older 2 boys are more into drawing, pencil, pen, just simple things like that. And the younger 3 have always been more into paint, crayons, markers, all the really vibrant, colorful things. It makes the mess of my house. I really don't care. They very much enjoy it, so I'll clean up behind them happily each time. And I'm going to fold this entire basket of laundry. If you have one sitting in your basket or your dryer that you've had sitting there for days, get up and fold it with me.
I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone.
The girls absolutely love this movie. So do I. If you've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, it's one of our favorites. Now I'm gonna ask you, is it a Halloween movie, a Christmas movie, or both to you? And the girls are still working on the house. The paint containers are so small, and then Gwen wanted to paint with the colors that they weren't gonna use on the house, and we ran out of purple. So I'm hoping I can use one of my purples and kind of make it, or at least make another version of it for some kind of like dimension on the awning right there. The girls mostly finished the house. It just has one spot wherever the spider web is. Oh, over here. So we're waiting on the black to completely finish drying, and then they're going to do that spider web right there. Check this out. We just left to go pick up Declan, and as we were leaving to go out the door, this fell off in my hand. Just completely let go of the door. And then if I try to lock my door, it won't let me at all. I could lock it from the inside, but not the outside, and this fell off. So now I gotta deal with that. It's always something. I know that you might have heard me say that before, but it is literally always something, and today it just happens to be my door. I'm going to rally though and move on, and I need to get the kitchen picked up so that way we can work on the snacks.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday.
I was about to start all the treats, and I completely forgot I have a load in here. I had on my nighttime routine, I talked about how I start a load every morning. I never paid attention to delay wash right there, and a bunch of people were telling me they put a load in at night, put it on delay so it goes off at like 5 or 6 a.m. I tried that last night. I was like, that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It did. It's fantastic. I am officially in love with that feature. Prepping one of the sweet treats. My kids look forward to Bark every year. If you don't know what that is, it's just basically chocolate with a bunch of crap on it that you can break into pieces. I just use the little semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use anything that's chocolate really that you want. And then I have some M&Ms I'm gonna put in a bowl. Just leave the Halloween sprinkles in this. Eyeball little sprinkles I'm gonna put in that bowl. Then down here I have some Halloween shaped pretzels I'm gonna put in here. Cut up the Kit Kats into probably like 2 or 3 pieces each one. And I usually only use about 3, maybe 4 little tiny bars of that. I'll push those away because I know I don't need those. And then some of the Reese pumpkins, I'll cut those either in half or quarter those and put them in here. Everything is now prepped, little bats and jack-o'-lantern pretzels, cut up Kit Kats. Those are the pumpkins, M&Ms, and the eyeballs. The easiest way I found to do this is to take this entire bag, dump it on some parchment paper on a cookie sheet, keep it towards, you know, the middle, and put it in a 300-degree oven for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then you're gonna spread it out. I'll show you that step, but this I do in the oven. Like, this is my gigantic cookie sheet, but on a normal cookie sheet, just don't let it go to the edge, keep it towards the middle, and then put it in the oven like this.
And then just a rubber spatula and see that it's all melted. You can just smooth it out into a real thin layer. I do this part before the kids are over here. That way the pan cools down for a second.
You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you, and you got me too.
Gwen thinks it's funny I stuck her little apron over here on Bone Jangles for a minute. This is now done, and no, you don't have to go full-blown chaos like we do and cover every inch of the chocolate. I let my kids have fun. It's messy, it's supposed to be fun, but you need to let this completely harden for a couple hours at room temperature or stick it in your freezer. But if you put it in the freezer or the fridge, you're going to get condensation. So like the colors of the M&Ms and stuff will come off on your hand a little easier. I just let ours sit at room temperature, but we didn't use everything. It was 3 Kit Kats and 3 Reese's, 2 packs of pretzels, which we were snacking on. Very few of the M&Ms. We still have plenty of sprinkles. And then we didn't even use the whole bowl of eyes. So you don't really need a lot to do this. I folded my husband's work clothes that came out of the dryer, and the dog immediately came on him and laid on him like a pillow while I was working on the bark. I'm sitting out by my front door for a second because I have my one jack-o'-lantern pumpkin right here. I've had it for about 2, maybe 3 weeks now, but I don't want to carve that in this video. However, one thing I do want to share with you, so you have time if you want to do this before Halloween, if you have some smoke bombs or you know someone that has smoke bombs, you can carve the face in that and have the smoke come out the eyes and the mouth. It looks really cool. I'm still on the floor. We do this actually every single year. I buy extra smoke bombs, 1 extra pack when I buy all the 4th of July fireworks, and I hold on to them for Halloween, and we put like 4 or 5, even 6 smoke bombs through the jack-o'-lantern. I've had Gwen holding it up, I've held it up, just a bunch of different stuff. You get some really cool pictures. It's a really fun effect. You just need normal smoke bombs, whatever kind you can get your hands on, carve the face, take it outside, and then do with it what you will. It's really neat. And now Gwen has moved on to another Halloween movie. So we've got Halloween Town, the first one, on right now. I have a pretty giant mess to clean over here. She did really good drawing that, by the way, with the paint. Really good. But over here, she did get a lot of it all over the table. And there's like purple down over here. It came with this thing, which you would assume is for kids. So I'm assuming it's washable. I really hope. If this is the first video you're seeing on my channel and you've stuck around this far, for one, thank you so much for being here today and clicking on my video. And if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, I really hope you consider subscribing and sticking around. This is the kind of content you can typically find on my channel. A lot of cleaning, homemaking, especially around the holidays. I try to do a lot of extra stuff to make it fun for my kids and to really enjoy their childhood, but I don't do anything too expensive or where it could not be easily recreated in your own home. I love to give tips and tricks and yummy recipes, anything like that. If any of it sounds good to you, I really hope you do consider sticking around and subscribing. The bark is for after dinner, and I still have a little bit of time before dinner's ready to move on and show you guys the next step. So what I want to do real quick is I want to work on my closet. I know that I bought a few other things for Halloween, like activities with the kids, and I've just been throwing them in here. So I want to try and find them. I do have a trash bag because I know I have extra trash in here as well, and it is trash night. So I just want to kind of work on this a little bit. Not like a full-blown closet deep clean. That ain't happening today. But I do have some stuff I need to get out of here and try and find the remainder of the Halloween stuff. One of the main reasons I brought the trash bag with me is because if you look over here, I've been using a hamper to collect trash because like this is all big school things. I have a shelf up here where I've been keeping like the fruit roll-ups, the cookies, chips, anything that goes in Declan's lunchbox or snack time and Gwen's snack time, I've been having to keep in here so that way the kids don't eat them all during the week and I don't have them for school. I absolutely hate that I've had to do that, and I don't know if any of you guys have a certain hiding spot in your home where you keep things that you don't want your kids to be eating during the week or without your permission. I can't do it with our pantry. I've tried doing it with other spots in the kitchen. They find it, but they know to stay out of my closet. They're not allowed in my closet whatsoever, so I have to keep certain things in here. Like Gwen is obsessed with these big puffy Cheetos and she wants it with her lunch every day. I have to keep the bag in my own closet. As far as the rest of the stuff that's down here on the floor, these are school pretzels I've been putting in their snack, as well as you saw with the bark, as well as these cute little Halloween gummies. Those have been in their lunchbox or snack for this month. I do try and be a little festive with their lunch boxes if I can, and this is an easy way to do it. Oh, and this, if I can get it over here. These little Bat and Ghost veggie chips, they have these little pre-done packages. I've been sending those as well. Another festive item, although these are puffy Cheetos, Gwen does not like them. She does not like the bag of bones because they're like a white cheddar. So Brianna likes these, Declan kinda, but I do have those as well. And then I found the pumpkin shaped Tostinos. They're all orange and they're little pumpkins. These I'm using for game night though. That's why they're still hiding in here so the kids don't eat these either. But these are for this game night coming up this weekend. This is the carving kit I just put in here today. This is a big bag of spiders. I've already filled like, what is that, hand sanitizer for the school. And I put spiders in it for all the teachers' classrooms. I thought that was really cool. This is one of Brianna's Christmas presents. She already knows about it, so she sees the video. I'm not worried about it. But she wanted that, so it's hiding in here. This giant Squishmallow is Declan's. Again, he already knows it's in here, but he can't have it till Christmas. She found one of the things I was looking for. The book. I knew this was in here, I just forgot where, but we've had this, so we'll read this tonight at bedtime. I'm in here trying to sort through trash and stuff. She's trying on my shoes. She's crazy. I cleared out one Temu box and I had another one sitting over here that the Christmas pajamas were on, because these are all of our matching ones that you saw in a different video, and I'm going to keep these in this empty Temu box. That way they're safe until we're ready for them. I know to y'all this might not look much better, but to me it looks so much better because I know that's extra Halloween candy, that's stuff for Saturday night, that's some hiding stuff for Christmas, as well as right there. Christmas jammies, my actual birthday present for my husband I've already had here for a while. And then that's Christmas jammies for me that I'm gonna start wearing November 1st. And then all of the kids' snacks are right here for school. Oh, and the games are right there. But that side looks like a mess. It's actually really not. And then this side, everything is in its bins, my purses, my shoes, everything. That's the trash bag going out. But it's not like the whole closet's a mess. It is actually clean now. I can see the floor. Back into the kitchen. When the chicken is done and cooked, whether you put it on low or high, you do need to shred the chicken meat and then put it back in there so that way it gets all of the seasonings all over every piece of it. Ooh, and there's my oven. But I like to do this for like the last 30 minutes because now mine's on warm. But do that if you're going to shred chicken. And then to make it Halloween for dinner, I need some of these little bowls. And they do make the minis as well. I couldn't find them this time. But we're gonna make little graves. Bark has officially hardened all the way through. So whenever I am ready, I will break this and I'll show you when I do that. But this has been on the counter for probably a good 3 hours now, and it's finally set in the middle. And trying to keep the kids away from that for 3 hours is definitely fun. They understand to wait, but still they keep asking me, is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? So this is always fun. I have a feeling they're all gonna be very sad when the skeleton moves at the end of Halloween, because this has been the favorite resting place for all 3 cats for the last couple weeks. Trying to get everything ready. I've got my shredded lettuce, sour cream, more shells, cheese, the little boats. Now because we're making gravestones, you're going to need some kind of a headstone. You can cut it out with a paring knife and then take the knife and put RIP in it. You can do anything like that. I have a cookie cutter, which just makes my life so much easier, and it's one of the stamps. So that's what I use because I make this pretty much every Halloween, plus I make cookies with this. But if you don't have one of those, you can just use a paring knife. And I will toast these up once I'm done cutting out as many as I need. I will toast these up in the oven. Take one of the little boats, out. And what you're going to do is you're gonna put any toppings that aren't grass, you know, grass, in the bottom first. So I'm gonna put my taco meat in there, the cheese, if I'm going to do salsa, sour cream, anything, it goes in there first, and then we'll cover it with the grass in a minute. So this has the meat, the cheese, and sour cream already in it, and then I'm gonna cover it with the lettuce and either put the tombstone, if it will stay, I will put it before the lettuce and build around it, or I'll just wedge it in at the end. Here is what it looks like at first. Now I wanna try something a little extra, y'all know me by now. But this is what it looks like, just normal. I bought these molds. I decided to try and melt some cheese and see what it looks like in this for the skulls mostly, so I could put a skull like right there and maybe one of the cheesy pumpkins like down toward the bottom of it. But I just want to see if this would work. Oh my goodness, I love it with the addition on there. Just look at it. They came out so, so good. Really simple. See how easy it breaks? I'm putting you guys back on voiceover because my house went insanely loud. My husband was watching a movie, the kids were running crazy, the animals were still playing with that stupid crinkle hut. Just normal chaos. I hear people talk about the witching hour all the time. In my home, anything between 4 and 8 p.m. If you come to visit, you're probably gonna be like, wow, that's an insanely loud, crazy house. But I've got 5 kids and 5 pets, so I'm not expecting it to be all calm and chill in here 24/7. Plus, it's the holiday season. My kids right now, they're bugging me. Gwen wants to watch one Halloween movie. Declan's doing something else with some other video game. It's just normal evening stuff in my house. And it will get worse as we get into Christmas when they're fighting over what movie we're gonna watch each night and what random cookie we're gonna bake or themed snack that we're gonna have. But what you see me doing here is literally just closing down my kitchen at night. Typically my husband helps do this with me, but he got off work late and he's over there watching a movie and eating dinner while I'm cleaning up the kitchen and getting everything ready for putting the kids down for the night.
You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world.
Aside from the crock pot in the sink and my husband and hold on, this is what you hear. Yeah, exactly. This is a daily thing. I swear this dog thinks he is one of his human children, but but as I was trying to say, the kitchen is completely clean except for the crock pot in the sink. It needs to soak a little bit. I just don't feel like doing the elbow grease to scrub it. And I'm gonna get the kids cleaned up in their jammies, and then we're gonna go look around our neighborhood at all the Halloween decorations. Got the kids all ready to go. They each have their own little Halloween blanket because it's slightly cold and we're gonna have the windows down, but we are good to go. We also have Halloween music playing. You know, we have to have the ambiance. I have to share my favorite house. They've got Dr. Finkelstein. They've got the lights in the garage. They've got Oogie Boogie up on the roof. And look, they have one of the 13-foot jacks right there. The whole house is Nightmare Before Christmas. It's just so awesome. And I'm really glad you went because that's our boo stuff right there, and he didn't ring the doorbell right. So it actually wasn't Declan that rang the doorbell wrong. Their doorbell, they have the noise off. I'm in Tiny Girl's room because we're getting her ready for bed. And since it's still Halloween themed, her book for tonight was the one that I found in my closet earlier, 10 Little Pumpkins. I found this, where did we find this? What, Target?
Target.
I think it was Target weeks ago, but she's been really excited about this. I told her she has to wait till Halloween, and then I let it sit in my closet for like a month. So this is her book tonight. It is adorable, and it's just a little counting book, like see number 10 right there? It's just a counting book. But this is where I'm gonna end this one. I wanna spend time with the kids before they go to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up so I know to make more like this before Halloween gets here, and I'll make similar videos around Christmas time. Just really enjoying all of the Halloween fun as much as we can before it actually arrives. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Good night.